Hello, mate. What's up? This is quite early.
All right, yeah. Are you all right for a cuppa this morning?
Come on.
I keep having this nightmare. You know, my dad died of bowel cancer, right? It was back in 2001. Ever since, I've been worried that I might get it myself. He was, 68 when he was diagnosed. He ignored the symptoms. Then it was too late to treat him.
Yeah, it's good to see you, mate. I've just got a cuppa on the go.
Yeah, I just want to get myself tested. I thought you, having been a community nurse, would know all about these things.
Yeah, well, they used to have a test called FOB, where you collected 2 samples of poo a couple of days apart, and then you had to store it in a cold place.
I can't quite get my head around. I mean, how would I collect the stuff?
Collect what?
The poo.
Oh, I'm not sure. You know, no one's ever asked me that.
Hello, come in.
Thank you. Lovely. Oh, Jane, hello.
Hello.
It's a bit embarrassing, talking about poo. But do many people come along to the screening?
Well, we've been going 12 years now. So over the last 12 years, the participation has increased lots and lots and lots. And I think a lot of it is about word of mouth. People are very embarrassed to talk about their poo. Or they think, oh, well, I haven't got bowel cancer because I don't have symptoms. You know, so they won't take part, and particularly men have been really bad at taking part. But we've noticed over sort of the last 5 years, uptake in men is improving. But also with the new kit that we've introduced sort of 5 months ago now, we are seeing huge numbers of people taking part now that didn't take part before. So the bowel cancer screening programme is offered to everyone between the ages 60 and 74, and you're invited automatically every 2 years if you're registered with a GP. We've changed the kit recently, so it's much more easy to use now than what it was before, and it's just a one-off test that you send back in an envelope to Guildford. I have one of them here. So it's very simple. It's just a little kit like that. And what you have to do, unscrew it, posh that into your poo, back in there, in an envelope that they provide, and send it off. So the system has changed recently. So now you'll get sent a letter around your birthday every 2 years from the age of 60 to 74. And the new kit, you just do a one-off sample of poo. Not like the old one when you had to do it over 3 days. So you get sent a letter inviting you, then a week later you get one of these. This kit is much more sensitive than the old kits because it helps us detect things much, much earlier.
So how do I actually collect my poo? Do they send a container in the post?
Well, a lot of patients have said a butter container, because it's big enough that you can hold with one hand just to hook it out. Or we've had other ideas like a bit of cling film on but not stretched, with a little bit of a gap in the cling film. So we could have a look at the instructions here. So you put this in the toilet, and underneath the lid, and then you would go to the toilet as normal, and this would use as a catch for the poo.
Okay.
But it mustn't go in the water.
Okay. But once the poo's on there, you can't read the instructions. I can't get beyond number 2, can I?
No. So it's good to read the instructions before.
Well, look, you know when sometimes when you have a poo, you have a wee at the same time. So what happens if you get your wee on your poo?
I'm afraid you'd have to discard that because it can't get wet.
Can't get wet?
No. So just try again the next day.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's been very helpful. That's made it very clear. So I think we know the procedure now.
I knew you were coming. in today because she had some concerns. So I thought what would be good is if I bring one of my specialist screening practitioners along
Yeah.
to have a chat with you.
That'd be great, yeah.
I'd like to introduce you to Sabine.
Okay, good to meet you.
Good to meet you. How can I help you today?
Well, my concern is that my dad died of bowel cancer back in 2001, obviously before this service was set up. He had symptoms which he did actually ignore, so it wasn't picked up. I'm just concerned that the same thing doesn't happen to me.
The trouble with most cancers is, and also with bowel cancer, that in its early stage it does not have these symptoms. And sadly, that's why it gets missed in the early stage. It's good to look out for symptoms. Symptoms, if there's something wrong with the bowel, would be in the most, if there's a change in bowel habit, if you see blood in your stool, if you rapidly lose weight, or if you've got any pain in your lower tummy. Any of these things, if they persist for some time, I would go to the GP and get it checked out. But the other thing you can do, of course, is to do the screening. The screening does not wait for symptoms. It's just sent to you in the post every 2 years. And it's just looking for a tiny bit of blood in the stool. So once we get a sample with blood in the stool, it does not mean it is cancer automatically. In fact, out of any 10 samples we get, only 1 has blood in the stool. The others are harmless. 50%, another 5, benign little growths, further 4, all sorts of other things that are harmless, like hemorrhoids, for example.
So I don't need to be concerned if I immediately get a blood positive
That's right.
result. Yeah.
And you will be sent a leaflet in the post together with a screening test that will explain that to you.
Yeah, well, it's going to be something that sort of fits over the bowl. Hang on a minute.
Okay, so
We could do some clip film.
yeah. Is that gonna fit? I mean, what if it?
It could work.
That could work, yeah.